What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another new Jedi Order stream. Let's put on a little music. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another. Sorry. Put there. All right. As you can tell by the thumbnail, we're discussing the Edge of Victory duology by Greg Keyes and his story that he put in some issues of Star Wars Gamer and Star Wars Insider. So, yeah. All right. I guess we'll begin with the first book, Edge of Victory 1, Conquest. But I think I'm just going to simplify this and just kind of go over some general things and not, just recap the novel. I'll just talk about what I liked about the book. Yeah, so in terms of this book focused a lot on Anakin Solo, which I love because he's becoming one of my favorite characters, and I like that. So it's great. He's really becoming an interesting character, and I'm excited to see what happens to him going forward. Some of the things that I liked in this book, he works with one of the shamed ones of the Yuuzhan Vong, because this particular Vong, he got purposely misshapen by one of the shapers, and he wants his revenge. He wants her to admit what she did in front of everybody, so he is no longer a shamed one. And yeah, oh, hello, Nazo. So yeah, just talking the books, but yeah, Anakin Solo, really great, working with Vua Rapung, whatever, however you say it. But yeah, I liked that. Rescuing Tahiri. Oh, hello, Chase. Yeah. Yeah, Edge of Victory. Yep. Let's see. Is there anything else that really stands out from the book? I'm trying to remember what the other characters are doing. Of course, I think in the first one, it really just focuses on Anakin rescuing Tahiri and trying to get off Yavin 4. I really enjoyed that. As well as we get a little bit of an insight into the shapers, the Vong that are making all of the weird biotechnology that they use, which I find is interesting. And then you have the sequel, Rebirth, which you still have Anakin Solo in it, but he's less in it. It's focusing on more on several other characters, which is fine. But yeah, Ben Skywalker is born in this book, which is cool to see. Yeah, we learn even more of what the shapers are doing. Gonna watch older George Lucas Star Wars tonight. Awesome. Which one? Or are you gonna watch all three? Either way, that sounds fun. Sounds awesome. I hope you enjoy that. Well, you should. But yeah, let's see. Is there anything else about the book that I want to mention? I guess I should mention a few other things in Rebirth. Let's see. So Jaina, along with Kip Dern and Rogue Squadron and a few other New Republic kind of rogue elements, they go to take out a brand new world ship. I have Nazo. I will get to that. I did read it in the two books. The Yuuzhan Vong should have been the villains of the sequel trilogy. That would have been interesting. I would have found that to be at least different than what we got. Instead, basically just repeating the Empire. Let's see. Yeah, so the Rogue Squadron takes out a world ship, which is good. I will watch Revenge of the Sith. Oh, cool. That's a good one. That's a good one. You're lucky. Of course, I could go home, or I could watch it after the stream if I want. I might. Depends. We'll see. But anyways, yeah. Let's see. Jason, Han, and Leia are gaining resources, acting as like privateers for the Luke's path of rescuing Jedi and stuff like that. What else? Learn more about the Shapers. Am I forgetting another storyline? Probably. Anyways, it was a good book. I enjoyed it. But let's move on to Emissary of the Void, which is, the 6-part story in some Star Wars magazines where we're following a pilot who rescues Jedi from all of the various things, the Peace Brigade or the Yuuzhan Vong or anything. But yeah, so he finds a Jedi that's on the run, Clin Fa, something like that. It's kind of weird. Yeah, so she's running, and she wants to go to Wayland because the Yuuzhan Vong are looking for something on Wayland, so she wants to get that. And basically in this story, they foil a Yuuzhan Vong plot to destroy the Bacta on Thyfera. You take out the Bacta, then obviously when the New Republic is injured, they can't heal people with Bacta, so it's going to result in a lot more people dying. It's a smart plan by the Vong. Although I don't think it's the end of the world because, Kulto exists. The guy's name is Uldir. Yep, Uldir and, Clin Fa or whatever. Yeah. The story was okay. It took a few parts for me to kind of even care or get interested in reading the story. I think this story should have been shorter, as I think the second half was interesting. I think the first half was kind of weak. He was a friend of Anakin and Tahiri in the Junior Jedi Knights books. Yeah, I think he mentions something like that in the story, that he's, or maybe not necessarily Tahiri, but definitely Anakin. So yeah, eventually I'll track down those books so I can read more Anakin adventures. I think that sounds fun. But yeah, Emissary of the Void was, it was okay. I would have preferred reading something else. But yeah, it wasn't bad, it wasn't good, it was, it's okay. Kind of, in the middle. I don't think you have to read it. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think you miss out if you don't read it. That's just kind of my thoughts on that. Yeah. Well, that's all I've got to say on that stuff, So we'll see what the comments bring up. But yeah, not a whole lot to say on these books besides Anakin Solo is awesome, and I am enjoying reading his adventures. He's a character that I am looking forward to reading more about. So in the next book that I have to read will be Star by Star. So, and if you've seen that book, it's a thick book. So a lot of stuff happens in it, obviously, because, it's a thick book, so things go down. I don't know exactly. Kolto might not be an option, as it's implied in a few older posts that the Selkath have become. Yeah, they've become primitive. At the time of when the Yuuzhan Vong invade, they would be like primitives, but that doesn't mean that they couldn't. They being the New Republic or whatever, go to Manon and harvest the Kolto and do it themselves. I know that might like frighten the Selkath, but I mean, you know, they're in a war and they need some kind of medical supplies. They live underwater and don't welcome outside. Yeah. So there's bigger stakes if we lose back. Yeah, that's true. I don't think it's like they automatically lose, but you know, Kolto, yeah, there's some issues, but yeah, but they stopped the plot, so that's good. Oh, the Selkath would attack the New Republic if they did. Yeah, they would, but yeah, it would be kind of interesting to see like them develop again, because you know, they obviously in the Old Republic they were pretty advanced and you know were fairly rich with the Kolto, and then when that died they kind of slowly deteriorated over time, and then you know they're kind of a primitive race now. So it would be cool to see them, you know, go up and you know slowly become, you know, spacefaring again and all that stuff, just so we can see like Selkath in other things, because they're cool. You know, it's a different cool looking alien species, and I am always in favor of more cool, interesting alien species popping up. Yeah. So, yeah. I go into a little bit more detail with my review that will be out on the channel tomorrow. So if you really want more details on that, you can check that out if you would like. But yeah, I mean, I go over the similar things, but yeah, all in all, I'm still enjoying New Jedi Order. I'm surprised that it's still this good. You know, eight or 9 books in. Yeah, I'm 8 books in. I'm shocked that it's still this good. I would have thought there would have been more inconsistency by now, but no, it's great. Yeah, Conquest might be my favorite book in the New Jedi Order thus far. So, but again, you know, I'm only 8 in, but yeah, I just enjoyed it. It's fun. Looking forward to discussing A New Hope with you. Might rewatch Empire of Dreams document. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm excited for that live stream. Yeah, it's fun to talk. It's just fun to talk Star Wars. And the movies are really fun. That should be a really fun live stream in November. Yeah. Hopefully we can lock down a specific day. But when you have multiple people that are going to be on the live stream, you know, you have to kind of juggle everybody's time schedule. But I think we're getting closer. So that's good. I think it'll probably be on a Saturday in November. The problem is I just don't know exactly which one. So yeah, hopefully the next time I live stream, if it's not that live stream, I'll have a definitive day. Then I can say, and you can, you know, write that down if you care to watch that live stream. So yeah, always fun to talk. If you're caught up by then, probably Enemy Lines Duology. I would love to have you on a stream to discuss. Enemy Lines Duology. Is that after Star? No, after Star by Star is Dark Journey, Dark Apprentice. No, not Dark Apprentice. Dark Journey, I think. And then I think it's the Enemy Lines Duology. When are you planning on having that live stream? Because yeah, if I'm all caught up, I wouldn't be opposed to popping on. It's after Star by Star and Dark Journey. Yeah. When are you thinking about having that live stream? Yeah, if everything aligns, yeah, I'll pop on. But yeah, I got to get through Oathbringer first because I want to take a little break from Star Wars to read something else. So, but yeah, and that'll be a couple weeks. I mean, that thing's a massive book. But then I'll get through. Yeah, so it'll probably be. Let's see. I need to finish Dark Journey so I can do that live stream first. Oh, okay. So I assume that's what you're in the middle of reading right now is Dark Journey. Okay. So what you're saying is it'll be a little while. Okay. Yeah, I think I could probably catch up. I'll probably try and have those books read definitely by the end of November. I don't know if I can promise quicker than that, but yeah, anyways. Yeah. That sounds fun. Let's see. Yep. Yeah. Let's see a few other things that I should talk about while we're waiting for some interesting comments. I'm going on vacation next week, so there will still be videos coming out on the channel. I just won't be well, let's see what the phrase is. Let's see. I won't be. Well, yeah, I'm gonna basically ignore YouTube for a while. So yeah, that'll start on Wednesday. I'll just be on vacation mode, and then yeah, and then when Monday comes, that's when I'll check YouTube. So if there's any comments, that's when I'll read them and yeah, respond to any. I might read some while on vacation, but I think I want just a straight break from YouTube and just kind of hang out for a few days. But yeah, after that, yeah. And then yeah, so so got some videos coming out. A video on all the Chancellors of the Republic. A video on the Twin Pod Cloud Cars. Yeah, a video on my top 10 favorite Star Wars planets. Yeah, should be fun. Understood? Okay. I typically have a few folks on my streams. That's fine. That is okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll try and catch up and then we can talk about it. I think that'd be fun. So, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Well, we're pretty good. Yeah. In December, I will be trying to put out 5 videos every week in December. So, yeah, for you to enjoy over your Christmas break if you get one. So you'll have some videos to watch. Yeah. Got lots of cool things planned. November is A New Hope month, so there will be a lot of A New Hope related videos coming out. We've got A New Hope live stream, videos on various, let's see, I think I'm doing a Sandcrawler video, a Tantive 4 video, yeah, all sorts of stuff. Just saying, you might meet some colorful EU fans. I typically have my friends Netcat, Giannis, and Magneto Alex. That's fine. I've actually been on a live stream with Magneto Alex before. But yeah, that's fine. They like the EU, so that's a common ground at least. That's fine. So we can discuss the book. That's fine. I don't mind that. So yeah, that sounds fun. Yeah, I think today's live stream is going to be kind of a short one because yeah, I don't have a well, I've kind of gone over everything I really wanted to say about the books that I read. They were good, but yeah, fun. Look forward to continuing. Looking forward to your videos. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty fun. I got some ideas. I've actually kind of had the rest of the year video wise planned out, and I've just been slowly working my way through it. So pretty fun. I have a video on the Yuuzhan Vong coming out soon as well. Yeah, got to talk about them since I'm in the new Jedi Order. I think that would be fun. They're a fascinating alien species. So, and they could have been they're a really good villain for stuff. So I think that'll be my videos are random, as you can tell. Yeah. Yep. Well, I watched the one where you were asking the questions for those Star Wars authors. I watched that and thought that was interesting. Thanks for asking my question to everybody. Yeah, some of their answers were pretty interesting. So that's good. Let's see, do I have anything else to bring up? No problem. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. The next live stream might be a live stream talking about the various Star Wars book covers and kind of figuring out the best ones. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Yeah, because it'll be a while before the next new Jedi Order stream. Yeah, because it actually might be a long while, because in November we got A New Hope stream, and that's going to be the first half of the month. So nice. Yep. So yeah, I think it'll be fun to just go over a bunch of Star Wars covers and go over all of the Bantam era, the Drew Struzan covers, who just recently passed away. So yeah, and I've been looking at some of his posters and things. So yeah, I think we'll do that. I think probably in 2 weeks we'll do another live stream going over the book covers of. I don't know if we'll do them all, because that's obviously hundreds of covers, but we'll see. Maybe it'll be a tier list. I don't know. Those are awesome covers. Yeah, there's some really good covers, some really bad covers. Drew Struzan usually made some good covers for the books that he did. They look good, even if sometimes the covers are just Han, Luke, and Leia in different positions with kind of various bits of iconography from the original trilogy. Because sometimes I don't feel like the cover matched very well to what the book was about. But that doesn't mean they were awful, ugly covers. None of those books have that problem. But yeah, I just felt like some of his books that he did were, Shadows of the Empire was really great. I really loved Heir to the Empire. I'm pretty sure he did Heir to the Empire, or am I misremembering? Yeah, some great covers. But yeah, well, I think we might end it now because I'm just dragging out the stream now. He did my favorite Darth Maul comic covers. Oh, he did some comic covers? I didn't know that. Cool. Yeah, and he's done quite a bit of stuff. Yeah. Okay, I'll look that up. Well, actually, do you know what? We can do that right this second, actually. Drew Zan Darth Maul comic covers. There. All right, let's see if I can find them. All right, so is it? No, that's not it. Is it? I don't think that's it. Let's see. Actually, let's just, instead of looking at pictures, let's see. Okay, we'll just go with that. Oh, that is Drew Struzan. Here, I'll share screen. There. But oh no, you shared the wrong one. No. There. Now you see it. Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's Drew Struzan. There's his signature there. Yeah. I don't know if this specific issue was what you're talking about, but yeah. Anyways, that's cool. Those are them. Yeah, looks good. I didn't know that. No, you learn something new every day, which is really cool. So I'll have to. No, when I get to Darth Maul comics and the various comics, he did covers for all 4 issues. Oh, okay. Awesome. That's great. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, I will be getting to the comics next year. I think I've put off getting into the comics long enough. I think it's time. So yes, I'm getting into comics next year, starting with Tales of the Jedi. So yeah, you can look forward to that. I don't know exactly when, but it should be first half of the year. As I've put it off long enough. I gotta have something to review on the channel. I'm running out of Star Wars novels to review. So yeah, I think that'll be fun to delve into. Yeah, so eventually I'll read these Maul comics. I love the comics. I can discuss those all the live long day. Awesome. Yeah. So is that what you're most passionate about in terms of Star Wars, is the comics? That's cool. That's awesome. Yeah. From what little I've heard about them, they're awesome. There's some great stuff in there. Some of the best Star Wars ever in the comics. So I look forward to reading. But yeah. All right. Yeah, well, I'll give it a couple more minutes to, if you got any pressing questions, hurry and ask them. Or anything you want to hurry and talk. Yeah. Yeah, if I do any live streams on the comics, I don't see why you couldn't pop on and discuss them. So, yeah. Your Discord service has a voice chat. We can discuss there if you want. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. We might do that a little bit. once I've talked, or not talked, once I've read some of the comics. So, but yeah. Yep. We'll see. We will see what will happen. I'm excited for next year because I want to do some things for the channel that hopefully will come to fruition. Yeah. It's exciting. But yeah. All right. Anything else you want to discuss real fast? Yeah, I think I've kind of rambled and drug this out for a while. So yeah. Yeah. Not much of a discussion go on with it. That's okay. That's okay. Sometimes I'll have a short little live stream. That's okay. But yeah, I think the next one should be a little bit more lively. But yeah. Not here, but we can always talk on Discord. That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, so all right. I think with that, we will call it a day with the stream. So thank you to everybody that has watched. And thank you to Nazo and Chase for commenting. And yeah, it's been fun. I think we'll do another live stream in 2 weeks talking about the book covers. So you can later. Well, yeah, goodbye, Nazo. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching in that. And yeah, until next time.